these really high expectations and things are going to be great. I'm in a great relationship, right? There's no any sort of abuse around any of my children. Sometimes we blame ourselves for the diagnosis as well. And so I think some parents go through that, and then some parents go through, did I do everything right? And so with Terry, I kind of expected it because I knew the signs, but I mourned the child that I had. Terry used to speak. Terry had about 20 words, and then at about 22 months, he regressed, and then he no longer spoke. And so I took that very hard.
What is Jovonte's strong suit?
Jovonte is extremely athletic. He loves, that's Jovonte.
Hi, Jovonte. Hi. How do you struggle with being autistic?
How do you struggle with being autistic?
When I talk, I just can't stop talking about things. Autistic because
So it's hard for you to think before you speak? Is that what you're trying to say?
Same with me.
Think before he speaks.
That's how it is with me, and then I can't quit talking once people start talking to me. What are your Wait. What is Terry Jr.'s strong suits, if you've found any yet?
You know, I was just talking to his therapist the other day. I was asked this in a preschool eval, and we focus on everything that our children can't do, that sometimes it's so hard to pull out the strong suits. But Terry's strong suit is lovable. You know, a lot of people have this negative image that children that have been diagnosed with autism, they don't know, you know, how to build relationships.
That's what you were told about me, huh, Mommy? That nobody with autism has empathy for anybody. It froze again. I wonder if it's your internet too. Yeah, my mom was told by a doctor in Washington about me that since I showed too much empathy, then I'm not autistic.
That's interesting how these people create their own image. And,
yeah.
You know what I love about autism is each person is you know, awesomely autistic in a different way, and there's no two similar autistic people, right? There might be things like one child might like to line up cars and another might like to line up trains, but there's also kids that don't line up anything, right? And that doesn't make the autism. So.
What are your children's struggles? I know Jovonte says he really doesn't think he has any. I don't know if you thought if you could see any.
Jovonte does still struggle with communication. Although he's verbal, he struggles with communication. And a lot of times we have to ask him to reword what he's asking because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It makes all the sense to him, but it does not make sense to us. And he'll shut down a lot because he doesn't know how to verbalize that in a different way. And then even when we say, well, is this kind of what you're trying to get at? He'll, you know, it's not how we see it. He sees it differently. And so that's a struggle. It's definitely still communication at 10 years old.
And I bet he struggles at making friends.
So Jovonte is actually really great at making friends, but he struggles with keeping friends because of his mouth. And his jokes are hurtful sometimes, and so he can't, sometimes he doesn't understand. Or for a while, if he saw something that he wanted, he just took it, and he didn't quite understand how that affected other people. And so people wouldn't want to be friends with him because he would take their belongings. So that's something that we struggled with in the past as well. So he makes friends just fine. He'd go anywhere and make a friend, but it's keeping them. Yeah. That's our struggle.
I struggle with both keeping them and making them. So, does Terry Jr. have any struggles? I know one of his is the being nonverbal, and I've noticed you post that he gets frustrated with different things.
Yeah, so, he's nonverbal, but he does have his own way of communication, which we're working to shape so it's a healthier way of communicating. And that would be, right now he pushes and pulls. He will take your entire body and turn you into the direction where he
So
needs
like
to go.
Abby does. Fathering
And so-
autism.
Oh, yeah. And he will move you and push you and pull you. And if your hand's in the middle and he wants you to go up to an upper cabinet, he will lift your hand up. And so he does communicate, but some other struggles would be he can't sustain an activity for more than a couple of minutes because he gets overstimulated. And so that's something that we have to work on him with because we want him to be able to sit down and do an activity for more than 30 to 60 seconds at a time. And so that would be probably his biggest struggle is that. And then maybe a little OCD, but a sticker on anything. If there's a sticker on anything, it will not last with him around. So whether it's a toy or a tote or something on the, it doesn't last. So he likes to pick things, so he gets lost in picking.
What would you do differently if you could?
As a parent and as a wife, I feel like I don't ever have enough time to give to the children. And so I do have 3 children. I'm not sure if I mentioned that.
Yeah.
And so my daughter often gets pushed to the side because the boys need so much of us. I am a full-time college student and I run a business. And so timing, right? If I could do or change anything, it would be to put more hours in the day so I could give more of myself to my children.
Yeah.
That's actually why I decided to do an at-home business because they need more of me. And if I could do, what else could I do differently? I wished that, if money wasn't an issue, Terry Jr., with him being at the functioning level that he is, he really needs a safe space when he's overstimulated to work through that. And so we need a gym set up. And so if money wasn't an issue, I would buy a home and create a gym where it was safe for him to jump and climb and swing. We just don't have the space.
Yeah.
So that's something that
Have
in my heart for the
you
future.
thought of getting Jovonte and Terry Jr. on the family directed plan through Medicaid?
So Jovonte is on the YES program, and so we just got that started, and then Terry Jr. just turned 3, so we are in the process of getting him on those beauty services.
Yeah, because I just started doing the self-direct, and they give you a big budget, and they give you a certain budget of money after Liberty comes out and talks to you, and then say you could hire Tiffany or somebody from your community, from your people that know your kids, to actually work with them in the public. They don't have to be a licensed therapist.
Right. Yeah, and we haven't really gotten to that point yet, but I don't know what that looks like or what the allowed amount that they give you, but we are looking at doing the family directed. That way we can choose what respite and different types of things.
And then you can buy things for Terry Jr., the iPad, for him to speak with, and different things. Because we're trying to do that with my niece.
That's awesome.
And
Me and my mom are twins.
yeah.
Got casts on.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, Jovonte.
They have casts. They have casts.
What are goals for your for Jovonte in the future?
What are some goals that you have for the future? Not go to jail and be a professional football player, though.
Would you want to be more independent and be able to live on your own when you become an adult?
Do you want to be able to live on your own when you become an adult? Not have to live with your mom? You're scared about life?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Life is kind of scary.
And what are your goals for Terry Jr.?
My goals for Jovonte would be helping him learn how to share his emotions. So our new thing is, I want to know how you're feeling before you blow up. Like, I want to know how you're feeling. Whenever it is, you tell me how you're feeling, and let's work on that. Because he's got to be able to voice it, so that way he doesn't act on it, right? And so that's a goal that we have for Jovonte. And then for Terry Jr. would be communication as well. Whether he becomes verbal or not, he needs a healthy way to communicate, because when he gets 10, he's pushing and pulling, right? It's going to get hard.
Yeah.
And so a goal that we have for that is communication, and then, again, sustaining an activity. It's hard to teach somebody anything if they can't sustain an activity for more than a couple seconds.
Yeah.
So those are big goals.
And so the last question is, what changes have you seen in your child since the diagnosis? So for both of them.
Changes. So Terry Jr., when we first got him diagnosed, he had no emotion. He went from laughing and smiling and talking to like a straight face, no emotion, didn't laugh, didn't smile. And he's now gotten that back. He will smile and he'll play with the kids and he'll engage with them. He doesn't engage with a whole lot of people outside of the family. We are on safety.
Mm-hmm.
But he is smiling again. He's laughing again. They tag the kids again. And so there was like a 6-month chunk of time frame where he was just emotionless. And there's no explanation for it, but he's started to progress out of that stage, which is pretty awesome.
That's good. And have you seen changes in Jovonte since he was diagnosed at 2.5?
So we've been through a lot with, we could talk about Jovonte and his story for hours probably. There's so much that we've missed and caught later because I was so young when he was first diagnosed. And then later he was, he's ADHD. Oh, he's this or that. And so we just recently got him re-diagnosed, and that's where the autism came back. And so we have focused on his anxiety disorder and the autism and not the mild ADHD. And we've done a change in meds for him, and we saw a drastic change. It's like a whole new child.
That's good.
So Jovonte's story is very interesting in itself, and that could take us all day.
Yeah. Have you thought of maybe doing a YouTube channel for you and between your two with autism? Or your day-to-day life with your whole family?
I actually started a YouTube channel for Terry Jr. Funny story, but I had forgot that Jovonte was diagnosed as PDD-NOS when he was younger. And so, like I said, that slipped through the cracks for so long. And then when Terry Jr. was diagnosed, it was like a slap in the face. How did I forget this? How did I miss this? Where, then I started investigating, where did his autism diagnosis drop off? Who decided that no longer carried with him? Because it wasn't getting the services that he needed. And so I started the channel when Terry was diagnosed, but it wasn't until shortly after that I realized that Jovonte's autistic too. And so the channel is called Awesomely Autistic TJ. And we do have quite a few videos up there already. It shows Terry Jr. prior to the onset of autism and the regression and the difference in things that we've done. I've got a video on there that talks about finding the right child care for your child that has, that's been diagnosed with autism, just for the fact because it's hard.
Yes.
And a lot of daycares don't want to deal with it, sadly, right?
Yeah, I have a friend that's struggling with that with her son. He has creatine deficiency disorder. So it either can mimic autism or mimic cerebral palsy. So his mimics the autism. I took him to Roaring Springs last year alone on Autism Awareness Day, and I regret it a little bit because he took off from me and hid in the men's bathroom twice.
Oh, goodness.
And I got told by mom, she goes, you just need to get up the urge and just say, I'm sorry, I'm coming in and I'm taking him out.
But she's trying to start a daycare.
We've taken Terry Jr. to the races before, and he ran into the men's bathroom. I'm like, hey, can you get that kid for me?
That's what I did. The employees went in and got him And then he took off from the employee again and went back in, and he takes the phone in of the boy's mom on the phone, and all of a sudden I hear, "Oh crap," coming out of his mouth. But he's a cute little kid, and I'm trying to get her to start the YouTube channel too, because since his disability mimics autism so much, there's probably kids out there being diagnosed with the wrong disability, and they could have what he has. You never know.
I feel like we need to, I've been so crazy with school. Like I said, I am a full-time college student. I had 15 credit classes, but with the amount of therapy that Terry Jr. has needed, and then the new therapy that we've gotten Jovonte into, and working, it's just really, I'm exhausted, to say the least. And so I've dropped 2 classes a semester, which is not like me. I'm a typical straight-A student, so that was a hard pill to swallow for me, but I realized that my kids need me more than I need an education. And so I haven't had a chance to update his video in quite a few months, but I was just telling my husband, was it last night or the night before, like, we need to do a video. Like, we need to do an updated video because it's been a while. And I think the last time we did a video, he was still pretty emotionless. So there's been quite a few changes, and we've accomplished some goals in therapy. So it's, if you go check it out,
I'll try to remember to link it in the description for you so other people that follow mine know that you have one as well. And then just let Jovonte know that this will be going up either later tonight or tomorrow if he would like to watch it, and then you'll be able to watch it as well. My mom's going to help me edit it because I have no clue how to edit them.
This is life with Terry. Can you get down? Here, let's go over here.
So I'll let you get going. He's like, "Mom, get off the interview."
Tell her thank you.
Thank you guys so much for doing the interview, and I talk to you guys soon.
Sounds good. Bye.
Bye. Thank you again.
You're welcome.